I'd like to discuss differences of the designs between the yellow river diagram and the blue river writing. 금화교역 in Korean is the most important difference between the yellow river diagram and the blue river writing. It means a position change of matter and fire like this. We can generate energy from fire, but it's not efficient to generate energy in this way in our bodies, because most of the energy would be lost. Therefore, human body can be thought to be a kind of internal combustion engine, and we need a metal container first before making fire. It's a design of the 금화교역. Also, it can be applied to the design of the brain. We need skull first, and then explosive expansion of the brain is possible. 궁 means bow. Because of the compression, it condenses energy. The 금화교역 design is related with the design of 궁, and it is the design of life. For a long time, it has been said that the early and later heaven Bagua were derived from the Yellow River diagram and the Blue River writing. But unfortunately, explanations were not satisfactory enough. I think 궁궁 axis and rotation design can be the missing links. First, I will explain the design of the early heaven Bagua. This shows a process of evolutionary generation. We can easily understand the mechanism. The numbers for the early heaven Bagua are like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They are symmetrical when we add two opposite numbers. Like this, like this. I transform the axis of the Bagua from x to y. Then we can think they make two C shapes. If we combine two C's together, then we can get a circle. The yellow river diagram and the early heaven Bagua have something in common. I think the missing link is 궁궁 design to make the free center. Next, later heaven Bagua. Briefly, the missing link is the design. The later heaven Bagua design is not for generation but for deployment. It's a design of life and life cycle. There's an intrinsic asymmetry between generation and growth, 생장, and selection and storage, 수장. To recover the asymmetry, it creates a perpetual rotation. I've already explained the design for the rotation of the low river writing. It's the design of veins. The five elements can be expressed as five phases in the life cycle: generation, growth, transformation, collection, and storage. This is a famous example where asymmetry beats symmetry. There's an asymmetry between generation and growth, 생장, and selection and storage, 수장. Some kinds of small birds show a undulating flight pattern. It's a flap and glide. It can be a good model for the later heaven Bagua. Flap is for generation and growth. Glide is for selection and storage. There are upper and lower limit of the homeostatic range, and they are the axis of water and fire. Jin, thunder, can be seen as a big flap, and Son wind can be seen as small flaps. They can be served as an engine for life. Let's assume that two plates are colliding. The plates are environment and genetics, and there would be earthquakes. They are Jin, thunder. Seismic waves are Son, wind. And when two plates collide, protuberant mountains can be generated. They are Gan. You can see that seismic waves transfer energy. It's a mechanism of Son, wind. At the axis of homeostasis, Li, fire, is a balloon. To avoid it from breaking the upper limit, Gon, earth, serves as an anchor. Fire and earth. Gam, water, is a submarine. To avoid it from breaking the lower limit, Gon, sky, serves as an air tank. Water and sky. Gan, mountain, backup stem cell. Tae, swamp, generate germ cells. They are the axis of regeneration and reproduction. The designs of the later heaven Bhagwa were summarized. Briefly, it's the design of life. Thank you for listening.